Now just for a second, imagine coming across a coin or coin collection and being able to sell it for a lot of money. That's the reality of a lot of people. There are people constantly coming across coins that are worth a lot of money and they have no idea what they're looking at. The last thing you want to do is find a really rare coin and bring it to a pawn shop and end up getting a lot less money than it's actually worth. In this video, we're going to break down the reasons why these coins sold for so much money. Make sure you stay until the end because you don't want to miss any of the coins in this video. But up first, we have a 2001 Lincoln cent coin. Now when you first look at this coin, you can see that the edges and rims look a bit wider than usual. Also, there appears to be nicks and gashes on the coin. The coin looks a bit dirty. Both of these things are actually naturally occurring processes. One of them happened during the minting process, the other happened during storage. But what you need to know is you need to see if your coin has a broad struck error like this, and it also has a minor double strike. This one was created by PCGS, a Mint-State 65. If you have a penny that looks like this, you could turn your one little penny into $33 like this person. Now this coin sold for $6,660, and here's why. Pretty apparent. This 1956 coin has a double denomination strike on it. This was struck with a dime. Collectors call this a struck through scrap obverse. Now this one was created by PCGS, a Mint-State 62. Now please be very careful if you ever buy one of these coins online, unless it's authenticated by a company like PCGS or NGC. There are people out there that will try to replicate errors like this and make it appear to be a valuable error when in reality it's just damage they're doing to a coin. This one is indeed a real genuine error. If you ever see anything like this, make sure you hold on to it, keep it safe, because you could have a coin worth a lot of money like this one that sold for $6,660. This one little quarter sold for $35,250, and here's why. So this is a 1932 25-cent Washington quarter graded by PCGS, a Mint-State 66. Now there also is a CAC sticker on this coin, and the coin sold for $35,250, and this is why. So it's important to know that 1932 is a good date for the Washington quarter. You can see also that the coin is not a normal looking color. That is because this coin has a little bit of toning, which is okay and something that some collectors do enjoy collecting. You can also see a few small nicks and gashes. That's still okay for the PCGS grade of 66. Remember, the highest grade we can get in grading is 70. Now if you flip the coin over and look in the back bottom center of the coin, you will see a small little S mint mark. Now that S mint mark stands for the San Francisco Mint, where this coin was minted. Depending on where the coin was minted will depend on how many coins were minted for that specific mint during that year. Most of the time, if there are less coins minted, that means there is more demand, and that's going to bring more money most of the time. Now this one also has a CAC sticker. The small little green sticker you see on the holder there, that's another third-party company. You pay them a little bit of money after you get your coin graded, and they will consider putting their sticker on your holder if the coin looks really nice with the grade, and that little sticker is well worth the money you pay. But remember, you're not always going to get that CAC sticker. But all these things combined allowed this coin to sell for $35,250. Now this coin sold for $6,037, and here's why. So this is a PCGS graded Proof 70 coin. Now this is a 25-cent Georgia silver quarter. There are a few reasons why this coin sold for so much money. Now one is because it graded at the perfect grade of 70. That is such a hard feat to accomplish, but this person did it. And two, this is a proof coin. Now proof coins, the way you can tell you have one is if you look at the backdrop of the coin, it looks like a mirror. You can almost see reflection, and proof coins most of the time are going to bring more money, but not all the time. So honestly, the reason why this coin sold for so much money is because one, it's a proof coin, and two, it graded at the perfect grade. Not much else to say there. If you have a proof coin that looks like this, it may be worth sending off to get graded. Here we have a 1968 10-cent no S mint marked coin. Now this one was graded by PCGS, a Proof 68. Again, we know what a proof coin is now. Now it's important to know if you have a 1968 coin, the chances of you having this coin are rare. This coin is tricky because it looks just like the 1968 P coin. Now the P coin means Philadelphia. There's no mint mark there either. So essentially this coin should have an S mint mark, but it doesn't. This is considered a mint error, and that's why this coin sold for $18,000. Here's a 1942 D 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Now this one was graded by PCGS, a Mint-State 65. This coin sold for $30,550, and here's the main reason why. So let's flip the coin over and look in the back center of the coin. You're going to see Monticello there. Above Monticello, you're going to see full steps. Those full steps are the highest point on the coin, and they are also the hardest to strike during the minting process. So that's something that collectors look out for on their 1942 Jefferson nickels. Also, while we're still on the back of the coin, let's go to the right side of the coin. You'll see the D mint mark. Now that D mint mark stands for the Denver Mint. This has a D over horizontal D mint mark. That means this is an error coin. The way to see that is if you get magnification, you can zoom into that area and see if you have that D over horizontal D error. All these things combined allow this coin to sell for $30,550. Here's a 1964 5-cent Jefferson nickel. This one graded by PCGS, a specimen 68 with the full steps on the back. Now this is a special mint set coin. It's really challenging to see if you have a special mint set coin. It's going to look different than your typical Jefferson nickel. The chances of you finding this out in circulation are pretty slim. By circulation, I mean if you go to the store and get some change back in pocket change. A coin like this is more likely to be found in a collection, and the best way to see if you have a special mint set coin is to bring it to a coin expert or get it graded. Make sure that if you send your coin off to get graded, you're not wasting time or money, because it's not a cheap process unless you're submitting a lot of coins. All these things combined, because it's a specimen 68, it has the full steps on the back, it's a special mint set coin, it sold for $32,900. Here we have a 1925D 1-cent Lincoln coin here. Now this one was graded by PCGS, a mint state 66. It sold for $74,750, and here's why. So people look at this coin and they may say, oh, the coin is, a bit off center. You can see the rim of the coin there on the left looks bigger than the right. That's not really as important on this coin. The main reason why this coin sold for so much money is because 1, it has a D mint mark under the date there that stands for the Denver Mint. 2, this coin graded so highly for this coin. This coin is nearly 100 years old. It's really challenging to get the 1925 coin in this high of a grade. Also, remember market conditions. When the coin is sold really matters. If you sell your coin collection during the time when the market is not really hot, you're going to get a lot less money than if you would if you sold it during a time when the market was hot. So the market is constantly fluctuating. Make sure that if you want to sell your coins, you do so during a time where the market is accepting and is growing. You don't want to sell your coins during a down market because you won't get as much money. Again, this coin sold for $74,750. Really cool coin here. So this is a 1922 coin. This one sold for $74,750. Surprisingly, the same exact price as the previous coin. Now, most 1922 coins are not going to be worth nearly anywhere as much as this coin. Especially, look at this coin. It was graded by NGC in mint state 64. It doesn't look the best. It looks pretty old and beat up. But the reality is this one just has a bit of toning, which is natural. But the main reason why this coin sold for so much money is because it's a 1922 coin that's missing a D mint mark. So typically, there should be a D mint mark beneath the date there. This is considered to be a mint error. Now be careful. If you're ever buying a coin like this, you want to make sure that nobody altered the coin. Now what do I mean by altered? So imagine I had a 1922 D coin with a D mint mark underneath the date, and I got some sort of machinery to remove that D mint mark so I could try to sell it for a lot of money. There are people out there that will try to manipulate the coin and do that, so you have to be very careful if you have a coin like this. That is, to my knowledge, against the law to deface a coin like that. If you have a coin, you do not want to be intentionally damaging it or doing anything like that. Be very careful. Consult a legal expert. I am not that whatsoever. It is reassuring that if you buy a coin like this in a holder like NGC or PCGS, you know that it's authentic. That's why if you have one of these coins, you want to get it sent off to grading, because most people will not buy it unless it's authenticated, because then they can trust the company did their job. Also, if a company like PCGS or NGC accidentally grade a fake or altered coin, they are fully liable for the value of that coin if it sells, so you are protected 100%. Hit that subscribe button, it really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video.